We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Number 5 makes his big league debut right after this. Michael Wacha is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Harper stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's Aaron Nola will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Robinson Cano. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pops it up. Beatty in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Ball 4. Standing in, Nick Williams. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Marisnick is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box now, Adam Hazley. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A ball and no strikes. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Pete Alonso. He went deep in the contest last night.
The first baseman, Pete.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Strike one to start the at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
At the plate, Brett Beatty, a highly touted prospect in this organization and a former first-rounder. He represents the future of his team to many of the fans out there. This is his first major league at-bat.
You know, Matty, the talent's undeniable with this guy. High-round draft pick, but nothing's given once you get to this point. A lot of people are super excited to see if he could be one of the faces of the future of this organization.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
And the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Here's Matt Adams now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Off is Marisnik, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Scott Kingery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Short, hit hard. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1-1 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nimmo will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Two down, runners at first and second. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Now in the box, Tomas Nido. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, Didi Gregorius as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Gregorius.
Nope.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he's safe.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Up next will be Nick Williams as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to left. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Hazley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Nimmo, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. In the air, down the line and left. McCutcheon on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The right fielder,
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
the third baseman, number 5,
Next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
center fielder,
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. First offering on its way. Ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Matt Adams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Tomas Nido. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses inside, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Here's a pop-up now. Nido is there. Oh, no, he butchered it. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Nick Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Marisnik. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line towards center field, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero, after being down by 1. Big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in Gene Segura. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He's right there. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0. From the stretch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out open or hard to play. He's throwing quality pitches.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground to third. Segura has it. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Striding in, Bryce Harper. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. One and one. Here it comes.
No back off the plate. Ball 2.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting,
Here's Didi Gregorius, lifetime against Familia. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out. In now, Jake Marisnick. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hazley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tomas Nido. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. So stepping in, Nick Williams. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Diaz is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is.
Boy, Dero, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Oh, he brought it back. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Gene Segura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Rosario is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Hector Neris answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Jared Kelnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 58, Jared Kelnick.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jared Kelnick will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base, number 58, Jared Kelnick.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Jed Lowry will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive to left. Nimmo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The first baseman,
and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order as they're unable to. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 58.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Ready to count 2-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready now, Brett Beatty. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Mets down to their final out now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.